Hi guys, welcome to the first lesson of using MS Office, that is MS Word, MS PowerPoint, to design school logos, school crests, invitation cards such as wedding card, outdooring card, meetings, banners and flyers such as for food vendors and other business designs. So for beginners, I'm going to take you guys through the ribbon. Now, starting from the blue down to where the ruler is the ribbon. Now, in the ribbon, we have tabs and we also have command. So we have the file tab. We also have the home tab, the insert tab. We also have the draw tab, the design tab. Are you okay? Now, inside the design tab, you can see we have the columns and font. We also have the layout tab. Now, for our sake, we are going to use the home tab. Inside the home tab, we have the font command. We also have the paragraph command, the style command, and the editing command. Now we go into the insert tab. In the insert tab, we have the pages command, the tables, illustrations, add-ins, media command, link command, comment section, headers and footers. We also have the text command and also the symbol command. For our design, we would focus much in the illustrations. Now we also focus on the text command and sometimes the symbol command. So right now, inside the illustration command, you see that we have pictures. This is where we can add pictures using the computer device. We can also add pictures online. We can move to the search engine and search for a picture or an object that we want to add. We can also add shapes. So this is where you can select any shape that you want to use for your design. I hope you get it. And we also have the text box. This is where you can input text into our design. Now when you go to the text command, we also have the text box. This is where we can select a predefined text for our design. Are you okay? It is still loading. Yes, we have the simple text box. This is where we can use this text, or better still, when we click the draw down, we can also draw a text box. We can also insert word add. This is simple using the word add. Are you okay? Good. So right now, what we are supposed to do for our design is very simple. In the workspace, when we input a design, you can see that in the ribbon there is also a command for us to edit it. So we are inside the shape. Let's choose a shape. Now let's draw this. Good. This is a rectangular shape. When we click on it, you see that inside the ribbon there's a draw tools and the shape format command. Now we're having the shape fill. This is where we can select any color to fill the shape that we have inserted. I hope you get it. That's cool. Now we can also decide that we don't need a fill, so this will leave it transparent. We can also add more colors if we don't have the predefined colors already. You can see it here. Now we can also insert pictures into our shape. Now inside the insert picture, we can insert from our computer device. We can also insert online. Then we can also use from icons. Good. Now we can also use gradient to fill our shape. Okay, these are example of variety of gradients. You can see that we have selected one, the shape has changed, the rectangular box. Now we can also use texture. Now we can use texture to fill pictures a gradient texture. How we get it? Now when we select any of this texture, it will fill the rectangular box that we have designed. I hope you can see this. We can equally change it as we want. Now let's select this texture. Good, it looks beautiful. So this is how our texture will look like. Now next we can also move to the drawing tools. We have the picture tools. You can see that we have added picture there. Now the picture we can also use colors as the border. Obviously the picture as a border, we can use colors. Now we'll go to the shape format. Now this is the shape, that the rectangular box, but not the picture. We can also use outline. In the outline we can use colors, different colors that we want. We can also use any preferred color. And inside the outline we have the width of the outline. Now let's increase it to big one. You can see that now the outline black can be seen. I hope this is clear. Good. Now we can also change the colors to our preferred color. Well, so this is how to change the outline of the shape. What we are supposed to do right now, inside the shape outline, we can equally use dashes. You can choose dashes as the outline. Good. So this is how it will look like. Now one other thing that we can use here is to use the shape outlines. We can also use shape effects. Now we can use the present, the shadow, reflection. We can also use glue. We can use soft edges, the bevel, and we can also use 3D. Now when we select any of the 3D, this is how the shape will look like. Well, another important thing is to use the rotation. Now when we click and hold the hand, we can rotate our mouse so that the shape will also rotate to the side that we want. This is a 3D effect, so you can choose the one that you like. Now we don't need the 3D shape. Let's move it back to how it was initially. Good. Well, another one we are supposed to do is to click, that is the text wrap. We can click to wrap the text around the shape should in case we insert a text. Okay, so we can move the shape in front of text, or we can move it behind. Now without doing that, we can also move to the command, that is the arrange command. Now we can click on the wrap text and we can also do that. Another step that we would like to do is to move to the picture tools, and we can also have the picture effect similar to the shape effect. I hope you can get it. Good, that is cool. So now let's move back to the insert tab. Now inside the insert tab, let's move to the text box. Now let's draw a text box to insert a text to our design. So let's see, let me type, this is a perfect text. So this is a perfect texture right now. So you can see that there's an outline to the text, so we can equally use the borders to minimize the length or shrink the text. Okay, so inside there, we move to the top and click on the shape format. So we don't want an outline, so we click on outline. So right now you can see that there's no outline to the text that we have inserted, but you will notice that there's a fill to the text. It is white because the workspace is white background. That's why you are not seeing it. Well, I hope this is cool. So this time around, let's try to insert word art. So this is how we insert word art. Now let's bring it down, then you press Ctrl A to highlight the whole text. You press the backspace. So I'll type I am learning. Oh no, my hand has pressed the caps locks, so let me change it. Let me off it. I am learning designing. Okay, I'm learning designing. Well, this is cool. Now we can move it. So to move it, you can place the cursor on the line, then it will change to four-sided figure, so you can drag to change it. So now let's go back to when you bring the text down. You can see that what I was telling you earlier, there's a fill behind the text. So I think we are supposed to move. So let's move back to the drawing tools. Under the shape format, we move to fill. Now you click on, you see that you can add any color. You can change the color to the fill, or you can change it as no fill. So when we drag it back, good. I hope this is cool. Yes, we can equally increase our text. So in the home tab, you move to the font command. Now you can grow or you can shrink your text. So when you click on the E, the text will grow. Now when you click on the small e, the text will shrink. We can apply formatting, we can bold it. We can equally put the word art here directly after we have inserted our text. Good. Now this is where we select the text that we want, so that it will change color alongside the word art. We can also change the outline there and also use glow and other formatting here. I hope this is cool. Now what we are supposed to do right now here is we can also apply the color, text color here. I hope you can see we change the color to our preferred color, and this will look nice. So let's change it right now here. So please, this is the first step on how to design.